Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We are in the middle of nowhere, really. All the way up here, not inside the seal territory, but actually part of this outer coastline here, where we really have no particular business being. In fact, we are supposed to head back to Blackrock Fortress ASAP to deliver the message of our leaders. That is this button. There we go. And just in case it seems like I'm clumsier than usual. Even clumsier, I should say. Oh, hello. Oh, those are alien beasts wandering around here. Interesting. Sure, let's find some of those. Seem like the basic kind. So yeah, just in case it seems like I'm clumsier than usual. That might be because I cut my finger yesterday. My left index finger. Which I do use to hit lots of these buttons here. I patched it up with some band-aids, and hopefully they'll hold well enough so that I'm not gonna start gushing blood all over my keyboard in the middle of this recording. I'm probably dramatizing things here. I mean, I definitely am. It's not that bad, but I was slightly worried, but I guess it's been enough time has passed in the meantime that I don't think the wound is gonna reopen. Okay. 2 of them survived. They attack for a lot of money. And when I say money, I mean a lot of damage. Where did the money come from? I have no idea. I guess I got money on my mind. Not really. So yeah, they attack for a lot of physical damage. Money? What? Weird. Maybe the blood loss from yesterday is still taking its toll. Not really. There is a settlement here. Interesting. However, I am going to fight my urge to keep exploring, which is really, really strong right now, and just make my way back down here, keeping an eye out for any things that I might have missed on the way. I do want to check out these dragons, and this one over here is the one that has the quest, interestingly, not the other one. Dragon Research. Rumors of the return of dragons, yep, well, that's certainly more than just a rumor. Or rather, there is truth inside that rumor. Do not hunt them. They may be useful for researching ways to defeat the monster plagues. Well, okay, I mean, we're kind of ahead of that, but sure. Talk to a real-life dragon. Koth and Aethron. I mean, Aethron was not actively hostile, just kind of unpleasant in the previous games. Koth I don't actually remember. That might have been an openly hostile one, which is why Aethron is the friendlier one of the two. Oh, this looks like the same kind of barrier that was separating the Troglos from the giants. Interesting. Maybe we can't even talk to these. Case of Aethron. Anyone harming any of my brood will be slain without mercy, self-defense or not. Whoa. I mean, okay. I'm not even allowed to defend myself. I guess the easy solution to that problem is just not to go in here. There is a massive magical barrier in front of you. It flashes hot and red as you get close. You aren't sure how to get through it. I mean, okay, it doesn't actually hurt me. There is a button there. I did notice that, in case that wasn't clear. Oh. Okay, Lair of... Wait, what? Lair of sulfurs? I wasn't told about sulfurs. The air down here... Down here? We went up, but that's fine. Is hot, muggy, and heavy with sulfur. Makes sense. Your head starts to hurt. The floor is crisscrossed with scratches, the tracks of an enormous reptile. Okay, so are both of these dragon lairs actually secretly connected to the lair of sulfurs? Oh. Bite, bite, bite. Oh. Hiss. That's cute. I mean, sulfurs was friendly and cooperative enough previously. Oh. Well, these are basilisks. They're not the brood of any drake or dragon. And this is also not Aethron's lair, so I guess we should be fine. Unless sulfurs follows a similar policy. That's... Okay, that was a really good crit. Let's hope that we can finish him off like this. We should. Should be able to. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Scroll of Domination. Do I still keep these? Because... I think I might have started selling those because they are just never worth it. Why can't I just take all this stuff here, by the way? This seems wrong. This iron box contains part of a dragon's treasure trove. Well, don't they all? There's a single rune etched above the handle. Yeah, that seems like a trap, if I ever saw one. Yes, we take more of those. More of these as well, for what it's worth. Okay, another one of these. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. There are no buttons here. Let's save the game and see what this does. Open the box. You open the dragon's box. It's empty. As you close it, several massive creatures appear near the entrance. They want to kill you. You're relieved. It's just monsters. It could have been much worse. It's true. Although 2 of them are eye beasts. Which does remind me that I have an eye beast captured. I guess I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. Good call, as it turns out. Monk Demon, huh? I'm not a huge fan of either of these enemies, but I guess the Eye Beast has to be my priority, even between that and the Monk Demon. Oh, and I cannot use my... Ooh, that's gonna be a bit rough. I wonder if I might be better off just casting haste on everyone. Yeah, let's do that. Hasted, no one... I don't know, did they lower the chance of getting Battle Frenzy of this? Because it almost never happens. I don't think I've seen I've ever seen more than one person getting the Battle Frenzy from a haste cast. Okay. She's not stunned. Oh, okay. Thought the first one actually stunned her, but obviously it was wrong. Alright, good. Yeah, this thing is really, really tough as it turns out. Also might be immune to energy damage. Oh, this is Icy Rain. Never mind, this is energy damage. I should be on the safe side with Fire Blast, though. The demon might be immune to it. It's not. Okay, that's good damage. No haste, unfortunately. I did certainly not mean to do that. Okay, well. There we go. We can finally Adrenaline Rush, dealing at least a bit more damage. And we should be good now. Yeah. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. I feel also that Beholder dropped an item. Oh. Gazer Skin, Scandalous Sandals. Hostile effect resistance, chance to evade, and gymnastics. That's not particularly amazing. Can I not? Oh, I'm still in combat mode. That's right. Right. That is empty. Okay, extra luck. Wow, this is so much. I think I need to take these. Just for the armor alone? Yeah, I mean the luck sandals are really not gonna do much. Dexterity. These are even worse. Wow, I've not been finding good shoes at all, have I? These are terrible. The only ones that even provide a class-specific bonus are these Samaritan sandals. They're also the most valuable. Wow. Yeah. I guess we really have not been finding good footwear at all. So, yeah, sure, let's have our tank have this. And maybe give the luck shoes to you, actually. Or maybe better crit chance or things like that. I don't think 1 point of dexterity is really gonna make a difference either way. Okay. Save the game and try this one. Oh. Oh! I didn't expect that, so that was a choice. Am I interested enough to find out what this would have given me? I mean, I just said that we haven't really been finding good boots so far, and these boots are pretty good. Definitely compared to the stuff we had. So I guess I'm gonna be okay with it. I mean, the only thing I would be really sad about losing out on would be either a really good bow. However, there is a legendary bow in the game, and I'm going to look into how to get that soon-ish. Or a one-handed sword. We'll see. For the time being, no. I guess I'm gonna go with that, even though I wasn't aware that I was making a choice at the time. I'm okay with it. Also, that was this button here. I wonder if I should check that out first. Caverns of Sulphurous. Insolent humans will not be tolerated. Insolent... I mean... I hope that looting your treasure trove there does not count, or does not make us seem insolent to you. What is this? Beast pen. Oh. Alien beasts. Why are these... Oh, are they chained to these poles or something? Not sure. Either way, it's kind of suspicious that Sulphurous would have these alien beasts in her lair. Isn't that suspicious? Or is that just me? Oh, that's perfect. Was not actually expecting to get all three of them. Okay, how do they like fire? Okay, oh, that was another one. Alright. And they're dealing a lot of damage, if they hit. Okay, we should be easily able to take them out now. So they don't seem to be immune to either damage type, which is good. Yeah, to either magic type. So in that regard, they are pretty straightforward to fight. Just kind of tanky. Not that bad though. Especially not this basic type. I'm assuming there might be like elemental versions of them. But we'll see. Is this sparkling? I don't see any sparkles. P. Nope. Yep. Manually select the mage because... Oh. Really? Oh, okay. Now I see the sparkles. That is unfortunate. I could wait before taking the note about this place, because it's possible that I'm gonna run into... I'm gonna find another way into that room, but I don't know, it seems unlikely. So, let's see here. Layer of Sulphurous. It's also possible that I'm gonna get the level 3 barrier from one of the dragons, right? I mean, there's gonna be something good to get here, besides those sandals. Layer of Sulphurous, barrier. I guess in the northeastern corner. Just in case I have trouble finding this place, which I should not, but... It's me we're talking about, so it's quite possible. What was this? Beast pen, right? And I'm assuming that by continuing this tunnel here, I'm going to make my way... Yeah. Okay, there's another button on that side too. Interesting. Yeah, this leads to Lair of Koth. Well, so I guess ultimately I'm going to find that dragon knowledge in the Lair of Sulphurous. And the game just happened to only mark one of the two possible entrances for the quest. That's interesting. I don't know. In that case, maybe I want to explore the Lair of Koth first, if I even can. Because the Lair of Avernum, I suppose there was no way for me to get through that barrier. The entrance to the chambers ahead is blocked by a massive portcullis. A dense grid of black steel bars makes forcing your way impossible. Your way in impossible. You can't see anyone who might let you in. Okay, so maybe it's just that you cannot really explore or visit either of these two layers. Lair of Koth. Disruption of my solitude will be greeted with lethal force. Okay, so he does not want any visitors whatsoever. Which is understandable. It is his lair after all. Okay. So either way you have to go see Sulfurous first, assuming that you can actually see her. Okay. Break that open. The passage into the next room is blocked by a massive gateway. Each of the thick iron bars is covered with protective runes. The metal glows slightly with powerful protective enchantments. At this point, you don't have enough strength to knock the gate down. At this point. Interesting. Will that change? Okay. So what was this? You hear a deep, powerful voice echoing from the huge cave to the south. You are intruding on the domain of Sulfurous the Dragon. I grant you an audience to see me. You may enter. Portcullises to the south open noisily. Interesting. I was kind of going to... I'm still going to head on over here first and press this button. I hope she doesn't mind too much, the slight delay. Fully expecting not to be able to progress here either. Yes. At this point you don't have the strength. Okay. That's a weird way to phrase that, but let's accept it for the time being and just keep going. Alright. She has not closed the gates on us yet. Although, they might close behind us at any point. Who knows? With difficulty, you force yourself to enter this enormous cavern. It's a massive swirling cauldron of sulfur, magma, and flames. Sweat pours down your faces. In the center of the cave, through the mist, you think you can make out a huge basalt island. Well, and sulfurous, of course. Don't touch my hoard. I mean, kind of touched that hoard there, but I guess you're okay with that somehow? Wooden shield? Should we go for a drink? Maybe not. This definitely looks like it could be the site of a major fight of some sort. Maybe we'll get tested. There's something here for sure. Did I forget about another switch that I found? I don't think so. Okay, let's talk to her first. You stand quaking before a dragon, the largest, mightiest, and rarest of beasts. She inspects you carefully. She sniffs the air. Ah, Evernight, not Empire. I will spare you for a time. I am Sulfurous. Her words are slow and thoughtful. I have waited for one of your kind. When she speaks, you see a multitude of massive, viciously sharp teeth. Greetings, dragon. Wow. I found dragon scales in the Filth Factory. Did your kind create it? I mean, it's I guess a legitimate question, but not very diplomatic, so... Also, I don't believe that... Obviously, we know that the dragons are not involved. Unless they are cooperating with the Vanatai. But I doubt that? I don't know. Greetings, dragon. May I speak with you? Let's be polite first. That seems like the wisest course of action. I have led the return of the dragons to the surface world. We must build proper lairs. We are hunted. I am very busy, yet you can be of use to me. I have allowed you to enter so that we can speak of important matters. Okay. Why have you returned to the surface? The foul humans of the Empire slew many of our kind and dispersed the rest. I wish to lead our triumphant return to the surface and to exact a grim vengeance on the Empire. This leads me to the important matter we must discuss. What important matter? It has come to our attention that we have fallen under the suspicions of the Evernights. Some Evernights believe that we are responsible for the plagues of monsters on the surface. Well, not anymore, really. But I guess I'm kind of glad that I didn't bring up this touchy subject. Should we suspect you? She chuckles dryly. Some Evernights believe we have caused the plagues of monsters that beset the world. We did not. Our vengeance against the Empire has not yet begun. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. That is why we wish to reassure Avernum. Also, we wish to enlist your help. I mean, we're kind of trying to go for some sort of peace with the Empire right now. So, if this I don't know, if this pact with the dragons here should involve fighting the Empire, then I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but when will your vengeance commence? She glares at you. Do not ask. Okay, how can I help then? We wish your aid in dealing with certain irksome pests. What pests are those? Kill creatures, full sulfurs. Okay, creatures. That does not sound like Imperials, so I guess we're good with that. First, go to the northeast cave of my lair. Northeast. Oh, okay. Enter it and deal with the pests within. I already have. When you have slain them, come back and ask me of them again. Okay. We have... wait. There's much that I would like to know. I killed the beast, that's true. I found dragon scales in the filth factory. I mean, we've already talked about that. But I guess she's not gonna get too angry. But, I mean, it is curious. I guess they were placed there as a distraction, probably, to... you know... divert our suspicions. Sure, let's say that. You found dragon scales there? And what of it? You think it is impossible to find dragon scales? I'm sure that there are plenty of them in my old lair in Avernum. Yeah, I guess. No, we did not create the place of which you speak. Right, why have you returned? Well, to take revenge on the Empire eventually. Makes sense. There is much that I would like to know. Alright, my siblings and I wish to discuss an important issue with you. If teaching you of dragonkind will help, I will. But do not take long. Though my lifespan is unending, my time at present is limited. Okay, how many dragons are left? She gonna willingly part with that kind of info? I don't know. The Empire dispersed us. Only 3 dragons are here. Me and my surviving siblings, Aethron and Koth. There are more of us, though. And one by one, I will find them and bring them here. You said surviving siblings. Do you have dead siblings? Pyrog and Motrax. I do not speak of them. The last few years have not been good for my kind. And tell me of Aethron. My sister, Aethron, has recently had a brood of dragonlings. Oh, okay. And that's why she's so concerned about no one touching them. Makes sense. She is uninterested in our war. Sulphurus looks irritated. I hope her paranoia will disperse and she will join the fight. She must see that she has no choice. Okay, tell me of Koth. Koth's wisdom is infinite, and his hatred of the humans is almost as great as mine. Why do you hate humans so much? I mean, it's specifically the Empire, right? She was friendly enough toward Evernites before. She exhales a small warning puff of flame. You have not yet earned the right to ask our motives. Okay, I mean... can you teach me any magic? Well, you know what? Let's gain her favor first. I killed a beast. A beast? I killed plenty of beasts in the northeast caves. I think 4 or 5? Then you see these alien beasts, as the humans call them, are mildly annoying. We know you fight the monsters. We have had difficulties with them. I wish to make you a sword you can use to exterminate them. I mean, my current swords work just fine, but sure. What sort of sword do you wish to make? Kill creatures for surface completed. Okay, I get things from dragons. These quest names are mildly vague, but that's okay. I have a habit of helping humans. It is unpleasant, but sometimes necessary. We wish the alien beasts dead. I will make you a weapon to slay them, to help slay them. To do this, I need 2 things. Instructions for how to make it, and a bar of special metal. Oh, please don't tell me it's just uranium. Probably not, though. Go to my siblings, Koth and Aethron. They will give you these things, then return to me. Okay. I guess I can do that. Can you teach me any magic? Sulphurus frowns. You humans, Avernum, Empire, it's all the same. You want and you take. See Koth, he will sell such baubles. I do not waste my time. Okay, I'm sorry. Just asked. Who created the alien beasts? I don't know. I would tell you if I did. They are very troublesome creatures. They constantly burrow into our lair. It takes an effort to slay them. Where'd they come from? They just appeared. They were first seen near the keep of Tinraya, a human city to the north. Within months, the whole province was lost to them. The foolish humans walled in the diseased area, as if that will save them. Well, I mean, no, they are aware that it's not the ultimate solution, but it does help. Do you know how to pass the wall? No, I have no interest in going there. If you want to pass the wall, you should speak to those who made it. They are in a human castle called, I believe, Blackcrag. It is to the northeast. Well, we knew that, but thanks. Okay, talk to your siblings. Gotcha. And maybe we'll get something more interesting out of you after helping you more. So are we supposed to go here? The passage into the next room is blocked by a massive gateway. Each of the thick iron bars is covered with protective runes. The metal glows slightly with powerful protective enchantments. At this point, you don't have enough strength. Okay, so we're supposed to go to the main entrances of the other layers, presumably. What is this? When you get close to the basin, the dragon growls, "Do not touch that!" Okay. Wow. Bit on edge, are we? Let's go talk to Aethron first. I thought Koth was kind of hostile before, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe he's actually the nicer of the two between him and Aethron. You approach Aethron the dragon's magical barrier, designed to give the mighty creature the privacy it craves. As you get close, a small gap appears in it. The hole widens barely enough to allow entry. It would appear that you are, if not openly welcomed, at least allowed to enter. Well, yes. You enter the lair of Aethron the dragon. The floor of the cave is scarred with claw marks and scattered with dried scales. A thick lizard smell hangs in the passage. Some of the claw tracks are small, not the sort of things which would be left by a full dragon. Some of the scales are smaller and softer, shed by young, growing reptiles. Aethron's hatchlings are lurking in the shadows. You hope they aren't hungry. Well, I hope they don't attack me, because fighting back is a death sentence, apparently. Large shapes lurch about in the shadows at the north end of this cavern. Huge dragon spawn. The children of Aethron live here. The creatures might attack you if you get too close. Okay, thanks for the extra warning. I would also really like to... Oh, Aethron's hatchling. Really like to loot whatever I can. I mean, this is really annoying, though. Am I supposed to just wait until they move out of the way? Because I kind of have to go past here. Oh, you know what? I never pushed this button. Oh. Well. Well, well, well. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. This works. So, I guess... That's interesting. We could have visited Aethron all along. Honestly, I had forgotten about this... About finding this button in the first place. Which is kind of ironic, because I did mention that specifically. But, okay. These demons are not hostile. That's good. You stand before Aethron, a legendary beast. There are many tales of her, most of them surely lies. She is renowned for her reclusiveness, and the brutal fates she visits on those who disturb it. She is dark grey-green, 80 feet from tip to tail, and radiates raw magical power. She looks undecided about whether to kill you. She snorts a long jet of flame and says, "I am Aethron. Speak fast, little morsel." I mean, we've been sent by your mistress, so you should be kind of protected right now. May I speak with you for a short time? She idly gouges the floor with a claw 2 feet long. Why not? Twice before I assisted adventurers despite my better judgment. Did you? I remember it in one of the previous games. It might have been the first one. That she was just so hostile that I decided to actually attack and kill her. Which was then retcon for the next game. Yeah, I guess that must have been the first game where that happened. Maybe we did cooperate with her in the second game. I don't quite remember. Twice before I assisted adventurers despite my better judgment. And when I did, in the end, I was the better for it. Oh, see? So there is some precedent in our favor. Speak, but do not waste my time. Tell me about your brood. I mean, do we really care? What do you think of the Empire? Kind of an unnecessary question to ask. Can you teach me anything about magic? Probably not. How many of your kind still exist? I mean, I guess, yeah, we could have come here without speaking to Sulfurus first. So some of these questions are just repeats. Did you create the monster plagues? Wait, what? Why can't we tell her that we were specifically sent to talk to her? Okay, I guess I'm gonna ask the questions that I do have available then. Tell me about your brood. I am the first of my kind in a century to have children. I will do anything to protect them from the threats that face them, no matter what my siblings want. Actually, come to think of it, if there are only 3 of you currently here, Who is the father? Or do dragons not need a partner to procreate? I hope your brood prospers. Aethron is an alien creature to you, centuries old, incredibly powerful, implacably reptilian. Yet in her face you can still recognize that most basic of emotions, the pure, single-minded pride and protectiveness of motherhood. Okay. Why haven't there been little dragons for a century? She smolders with anger, fortunately not directed at you. The Empire hunted and slew most of my kind. Few of those left are capable of breeding anymore. In my brood resides the hope of our race. What do your siblings want? She snorts. My siblings, Koth and Sulfurus, wish to do battle. I wish for our people to survive. My desires are more important. I mean, we have some... Or we are in the process of getting something going with the Empire, you know? Building up some good connections. And I think it's not completely unreasonable to maybe convince the Empress that there is no need to wipe out the dragons, that peaceful coexistence with them is possible and even useful for both sides. Hopefully, that's a thing that I can do somehow. I really don't want to have to take sides between the dragons and the Empire, but I guess we'll see. What do you think of Koth? He is the most learned of our kind, but the Empire humans forced him to aid them in the war with our people. The hatred that came from that overpowers his mind. Okay, that's not good. What do you think of Sulfurus? Her strength amazes even me. The power of her muscles and her magic could rock this world. Yet the Empire humans tricked and subdued her with stronger magic. Now that Garzad is dead, however, none exists who can tame her. Why do your siblings want to fight? The Empire captured them both and used them against Avernum. They will not admit this to you, but it drives them to get revenge. I do not believe their revenge has begun yet, but it will bring doom upon us for sure. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, probably. While powerful, the Empire has managed to wipe out I don't know how many dragons before. And they're probably going to win in the end. Even if it's going to take heavy losses on both sides. But, I mean, obviously the dragons can't really afford taking any kind of losses, right? So, yeah. Well, we'll see. We have enough trouble with the alien beasts. That's true. Tell me about the alien beasts. She growls. They are pests and none can control them. That is what Sulfurus and Koth say anyway. They cannot eliminate them, even with their great wisdom and strength. They wish them slain. In this they are wise. I will assist them in this quest. Once again, I will give you humans help against our foes. How will you help humans? The alien beasts are malevolent and sly. I can slay them, but I fear they may still sneak in and take my broodlings. In the middle chest nearby, you can find metal which may make a weapon to kill them. That is all the help I can give. Okay, that's exactly what we're here for, thanks. What do you think of the Empire? I mean, again, it's pretty clear. The Empire is the great enemy, but they must be treated cautiously. At least Foul Garzad was slain by a few ingenious Evernites. That is all I have to say on the subject. Yeah, well, Garzad and what's-his-face, the previous Emperor. So with a new leadership, there is always hope for, you know, a better understanding, a mutual understanding, and, you know. Anyway, who was Garzad? A human wizard whose magic could almost equal that of a dragon. He tricked and ensnared Sulfurus. A band of Evernites killed him in their war. Humans are weak and pitiful, of course, but I must admit that the small band who slew Garzad had a certain strength in them. Well, thanks for admitting that. Can you teach me anything about magic? Aethron snorts. My magic is pure. It comes from within me. It can't be taught. Ask Koth. He is the one who deals with trivia. How many of your kind still exist? I do not know. Many of us hide, avoiding the blades and magic of the Empire. I had 4 siblings. Now I have 2. Pyrock and Motrex are gone. Well, I mean, Motrex died mostly of old age. It might have been sped up, but he wouldn't have lasted that much longer. Who was Motrex? A kind old fool, without pride or dignity. He became the humans' pet until the Empire slew him. A mercy killing. Who was Pyrock? A fool. He picked fights with the humans, but he didn't maintain defenses sufficient to fend them off. Good riddance. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. Okay. Did you create the monster plagues? Aethron is wary. I wish we had. The Empire must pay for what it did to us. However, we dragons are innocent. You need to go away now. I will not tolerate accusations. I didn't accuse, I just asked. That is what will draw human hunters to my lair. As Aethron speaks, the chamber goes warmer. The possibility of even being accused of this crime upsets her. Okay, I mean, I believe you're responsible. No, I firmly believe they're not. Unless it's all a huge ruse, but no, it couldn't be. Unless the dragons somehow control the Vanatai, which I find unlikely. We know pretty much for sure that it is actually the Vanatai behind all this, and not the other way around. All right, never mind. Yes, go. Do not mention this possibility to me again. Fair enough. There's also a portal there. Interesting. Okay. Well, first of all, this went kind of alright, I guess. We're allowed to take this metal here. You open the box and find a bar of metal sitting on a silk pillow. It is very unusual material. It's extremely light and the surface is dull and lusterless. Good. Metal lumps. Okay, obviously, special items. Ooh, fine steel. I mean, I'm not going to steal from a dragon. I'm going to take a look at what there is. Okay. Nothing super exciting. Not even that much money. Oh. Okay. So going through here would have been an option, but without angering the hatchlings? Seems unlikely. Let's save the game before, huh? I mean, I can take at least some stuff. Oh, this is not great. Wait. Do they not become hostile? Oh, you have to stay close to them for a certain amount of time for that to happen. Interesting. So it would have been perfectly possible to just go through here. Okay. Doesn't look like there are any buttons here. I would like to check out what's in those nests. That's probably not super amazing. Could have my mage teleport back there, possibly. Maybe staying far enough away from the dragons to anger them. Or not to anger them. Okay, it seems like so far we're still fine, and we won't have to approach them ever again. Even if we have to talk to Aethron again, we can always just go through the tunnel. So, sure, let's see if we can do this. We could also just move in combat mode and just stay away from them that way, I guess. Oh, that was all the action points already. I'm dumb. As it turns out. Oh, there's a ring as well. Well, okay, first of all, I'm gonna see if I can just teleport. Mage spell. If I can just teleport back there. There it is. Blink. Okay. Energy elixir. Sure, why not? Okay, so there really isn't anything useful. Gold ring. Some vases. Can we just end combat? No, you have to be closer. Fair enough. Can I teleport back here? I don't see why not. It's too far. Really? Grr? Don't grr me. Okay, I think we're still good. Awesome. So we got all the loot. Wasn't anything amazing, but we have it. Yeah, well, we have one of the two items. I guess I'm gonna take this way around. Or we have I guess we have the materials. The other item being just knowledge. Right, no way into this, huh? This is not an altar of any kind. Alright. Well, this Okay, for all I know, flipping the switch here might create some kind of bridge or something, or open a way on this side into whatever is here. So I'm not going to worry about either of those things too much for now. Let's see here. The entrance to the chambers ahead is blocked by a massive portcullis. When you get close, the bars slowly rise up into the ceiling. Somehow, someone or something has decided to let you in. Yes, as expected. But interestingly, there is not a sneaky entrance into Koth's lair, as there was for Aethron. This bridge leads into the lair of the dragon Koth. This legendary beast is a secretive creature, craving knowledge above all else. Farther in, you see bookshelves filled with thousands of arcane tomes, maintained and fetched by stone constructs. Okay. So which way is going to be the main lair? This looks like a library of some sort. There are several parchment scrolls on these shelves. You examine them briefly. They are covered with strange writing. Try to decipher. You find a book of arcane rituals. You try to read it, but the more you look, the more confused you get. Eventually you pull yourself away, but not before the bizarre acts described make you feel sick and disoriented. When you set the cursed tome down, it disappears. No! It's gone? Well, that sucks. That's annoying. Did I seriously? Okay. Autosave, Lair of Koth. Did I not? I swear. I was convinced that I autosaved somewhere, that I quicksaved at some point, like right here. Could have sworn, but oh well. Stone Servant, huh? The Stone Sentinel stares at you, but it doesn't respond. It's a mindless construct put there to protect and aid Koth. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, we'll have to get Koth's permission first to read those books. Oh, too complicated to be picked. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to go talk to him to do anything here. Alright. There's a button. There are wisdom crystals. Oh, there's some meat. Give me that. Oh, also an invulnerability elixir, which is really good, really useful. Really powerful stuff. Okay. You encounter Koth, the most learned and secretive member of the dragonkind. He is reading a scroll, carefully holding it in his claws. You think he's pretending not to see you. Then you realize that he really hasn't noticed you. You clear your throat. He finally looks up at you and sets the scroll aside. His voice is raspy and laced with contempt. I am Koth, intruder. Say your business, so I can return to my studies. Greetings, dragon. May I speak with you? If you must. I prefer to spend my time studying and learning, and the rest of the time I meditate on my hatred of humans. However, Sulfurus has convinced me that I should speak with and assist you, so I will give you a small measure of my time. Why do you hate humans? Most of humankind are insects to me. I only despise the clump of petty monkeys that calls itself the Empire. But this is all irrelevant. Sulfurus has convinced me I must assist you in other matters, by sharing some of my knowledge with you. What did the Empire ever do to you? His eyes flash with fury. He inhales deeply. You prepare for the burst of flame, but fortunately it doesn't come. He calms down and says, I choose not to speak of it. Fair enough. What will you share with us? Well, you may purchase a few spells from me. I am always eager to add to my trove. What is more, Sulfurus wants me to help you with this alien beast problem. Is your trove great? Let's not talk about that. That's not a good subject to talk to a dragon about. Tell me more of the alien beasts. The humans are set upon from all sides by sinister monsters. We approve of this. It fills dragonkind with joy. However, one of these types of creatures, the alien beasts, brings me and my siblings much inconvenience. Okay, who are your siblings? Aethron and Sulfurus are my siblings. What do you think of them? Aethron is lost in the fuzzy-headed joys of the brood. Sulfurus is focused and powerful, and that is all you are allowed to know. Is your trove great? Why is that the only thing I can ask? I would rather not, but... He snorts a gout of fire. Only a fool asks a dragon of his trove. Yeah, thanks. I was aware of that. Can you train me? I would like to purchase some of your knowledge. I would like to buy spells. I believe the dragons are the enemies of humanity. Why would I say that to his face? Unless I really wanted to fight him for some reason, which seems foolish. Although he's probably combat-wise the weakest of the three, but still. I would like to buy spells from you. Not that I have a ton of money to spend on anything. Oh man, okay. Utterly ridiculous, of course. Pool of ice. And of course he does not sell... He does sell the spell barrier, but can only improve in shops once. Interesting. Wait. Has that always been the case? Oh, maybe. No? No, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Am I losing my mind? I'm sure I'm sure I bought 2 levels of certain spells already in shops. Well. Okay. Arcane Summon, I don't need. Hall of Terror, I don't really need that. Pool of Corruption, I don't need that. Summon Aid. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't really need any of these things. And while not as expensive as... well, I guess it is as expensive as it gets, but it's really not that bad. I could afford to learn 1 or 2 of these, but I don't need to. It's interesting how she's allowed to learn some of these. She won't be able to cast them, though, I don't think. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to not learn any of these. Can you train me, though? I can't teach magic. The rest of my knowledge is too valuable to share for mere money. Okay. Oh, what are you studying? I didn't see this question before. Koth snorts a tiny, contemptuous puff of flame. I know of worlds you cannot contemplate, and facts of the mundane world so bizarre you cannot imagine. I can speak tongues lost to our world. 100 human minds could not encompass all that I have forgotten. Sulphurus has convinced me, however, that a little of this should be shared with you. This will give us advantage in dealing with the foul empire. What will you share with us? Well, you may purchase a few we know that. Tell me of the alien beasts. Tell me more about the alien beasts, I guess? Do you know who created these? Why is the second question the exact same thing I just asked? Oh. They are muscular, vicious, and powerful, unlike any creature I have ever learned of. They scourged the rich empire lands to the north. Then the empire walled off the land, holding them in. Okay. Do you know who created these creatures? I do not. Even my knowledge for the moment has limits. It was a remarkable work of magic. What inconveniences have the beasts caused you? The alien beasts can be killed by us, but only with difficulty, and not before they do serious damage. We know humans battle these monsters, and believe with help you can make the beast problem decrease. That is why there is a ritual Sulphurus wishes me to teach you. What is the ritual? Search my bookshelves. You will find what you need eventually. I have a tome which will teach you how to make a weapon to slay alien beasts, the culmination of months of thorough research on my part. Now go. I wish to waste no more time on mere humans. Fair enough. So he just basically allowed us, or gave us general permission to read all of his books until we find what we need, right? That sounds good to me. Also... oh. Don't mind if I do? Or maybe he will mind. Lightning arcs across the passage ahead of you, keeping you from moving forward. Whatever tomes of treasure are beyond here, Koth doesn't want you to see any of them. You stagger away disoriented. Do we? Well, there are only chests, no book pedestals. So I guess if nothing else, we might not lose out on any wisdom. What's this? Okay, it's just stuff and things. Try to decipher. You find an ancient book of magical techniques. It's a hard to understand tome, but very valuable. You pick through it carefully, memorizing the intricate rituals and chants. Reading it, you learn several techniques for disrupting magical barriers. Okay, well, there we go. That's all it took. I did not expect that. I mean, I guess I did talk about that before, but honestly, at this point, I did not have that on my mind. Well, okay, just like that. Finally, we have the most useful spell, the single most useful spell upgrade in the entire game. Well, that opens up lots of things, including up in the lair of Sulphurus. That's pretty cool. There are several parchment scrolls, blah, blah, blah. Try to decipher. You find a recently inscribed series of scrolls describing a spell which enchants a blade and makes it more effective against something called an alien beast. You can't cast the spell, but you memorize the ritual so you can relay it to sufferers. Okay, cool. I hope that doesn't lock us out of reading all the other tomes here. Try to decipher. You find a book filled with puzzles. They're strange and complicated, illuminated in gold paint on black pages. The more of the puzzles you see, the more they confuse you, and the more of your thoughts they occupy. Their head spinning, your head spinning, you drop the book. Okay. Huh. Wait. We just rested, but we just lost our enchantments. Interesting. But we did not get healed. Try to decipher. You find an ancient book of holy prayers, a set of chants used to lull a congregation and make them ready for your wisdom. You pick through it carefully, memorizing the intricate rituals and chants. Reading it, you learn more about the spell domination. Okay. Well, not the most useful thing, I guess. Try to decipher. You find a series of tomes, each describing a different sort of magical item. Browsing them, you learn a great deal about the sorts of artifacts adventurers can find. Your knowledge of the ways of magic improves. Does it? How so? What? Huh. Knowledge of the ways of magic. It doesn't say anything. Wait. No, I am fully scrolled down. No idea what that is supposed to do for us. Unless we actually get some skill increases here? I don't think so. But it's really hard to tell. I guess if it was some kind of special item. No, I don't see anything. And I guess the game would have actually told us that in the log. Try to decipher. Oh, maybe this was never for us to read in the first place. Oh, you gain more dark thoughts. I didn't catch that before. And I'm assuming this is still going to be locked? Yep, sure enough. Interesting. Oh, this is... Okay, try to decipher. Find an ancient book of holy prayers. It's a hard-to-understand tome, but very valuable. You pick through it. Divine Retribution. Oh, sweet. That's the good one, right? Sure is. So that's now rank 3, I think? That's quite good. Do I keep that here? On the bar? Maybe not. It's also very expensive. And requires me to be close to my enemies, which I usually want to avoid, so... Okay, try to decipher. You pull one of the books off the pedestal and flip it open. Unfortunately, you have the misfortune of picking a book with a magical rune of protection inside. You find yourself somewhere else. Ooh. But where though? Oh, just outside. That's kind of lame. Now how could you possibly ever get in here? Too complicated to be picked. So, oh, maybe that's no, the button opened this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any possible mechanism to open that. Maybe it just opens if you somehow manage to anger and kill Goth. Not that I want to do that, but that's kind of mysterious. Okay, well, either way we do have what we came for, and a lot more than that. We got 2 very powerful spell upgrades, including the single most useful one. Guess this might be the forge area where we're... Yeah, this looks like a forge, so maybe that's going to be opened up to allow us to create that blade. Now let's test our new Dispel spell. Awesome. And that created a bridge. I saw that on the minimap. Awesome. I hope you don't mind us taking a look in here. Oh, cryodrakes. Do you keep these as pets or for company? Do I really want to know? I could try and reach that tile to possibly attack 2 of them. Go there. Oh, they're tougher than I thought. Right, we are not buffed at all. For some reason I was not expecting to have to do any fighting, so there's that. Can I make this work? And this should hit the drakes, but miss both Rasluka and Kiar. Okay, good. So far so good. And I guess this is a decent opportunity for Divine Retribution. Hopefully killing 2. Well, not quite. He didn't miss his turn. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Okay, we're dead. Yep. Quite dead. And charmed. Oh my god. These are really high level drakes. Did I save before? Yeah, I did. Okay. First of all, Word of Thoughts. Although Word of Elements would also be useful, but okay. Mage spell. Mage spell. Cloak of Blades. Sure. Let's save the game. Do this. Oh, I cannot walk there, that's okay. I did not mean to do that, but look at the damage difference. That's crazy. If I had actually not been stupid. Could have killed that one. Oh well. Why don't you stay out here for the time being? You stand there and... buff. Oh. Oh, okay. Thanks for missing. No thanks for not missing. Girl. Wait, where's... Oh. Why did I think... Okay, I don't know. What's wrong with my mind today? For some reason I was convinced that Rasluka attacked Kiar and not Thessia. I thought I could just resurrect. Weird. Okay, let's try this again. Again. Oh well, Battle Frenzy on him. I guess that's kind of helpful. Okay, maybe I can not mess up this time. That would already help quite a bit. I can go here. And I'm gonna basically do what I did the first time around, except with... Oh. Quite a bit more damage. So we should easily be able to kill 2 of them, I think. Right. I think I could also have actually gotten off an additional attack if I hadn't forgotten that I was had Battle Frenzy going. Yeah, that's 2 of them dead though. That helps a lot. Yeah, all we have to do is survive this one attack. This one round, I should say. But that should be very doable. Okay, this might work. Yes. Okay, not so bad. Surprisingly, these drakes were not worth a whole lot of experience for being so tough. Okay, Kytrak Exile. Lots of wisdom crystals. I keep giving them to Xaz. Not really sure if that's still all that valuable, but oh well. Intelligence. Well, I guess it might be. Everyone else is doing just fine. I mean, he's doing fine, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I should start buffing Kiar a little bit because he's started falling behind on damage. I mean, the thing is, basically, either of them. I can choose to make either of them just vastly outclass the other, just by virtue of putting up either Cloak of Blades or Cloak of Bolts. Right. You can't even really do much anymore, except get more luck, I guess. Luck is always going to be somewhat helpful. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should start buffing my archer. Why not? Doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, you're still friendly. She was hasted a moment ago, I think. Thought I saw something there. Yeah, so she's friendly enough. That's good to know. Can you make the special sword yet? She can, apparently. Okay. You receive warp metal blade, but that's not an item? I think? Because this is in black? Or am I confusing things? You give the metal to Sulphurus. She plunges it deep in the lava, muttering the spell. When she withdraws her clawed hand from the magma, the metal is glowing and writhing. You watch amazed as it works itself into a new form. It's now a sword. She completes the spell. The spell was challenging enough to drain the dragon's energy. The sword glows and drops of magma roll off of it. She whispers a new spell and it cools. She silently hands the blade to you. This weapon will drain the beasts when it pierces them. Please rid us of those pests. Okay. Have we actually gained the knowledge we wanted for that quest? There's still much I would like to know. Alright. Oh, may I enter your private chambers, the hidden ones to the south? Not very well hidden. Sulphurus is annoyed. You pitiful creatures dare to make such an insolent request. You should be honored that I will help you as much as I will, and not devour you on the spot. Fair enough. Well, it looks like I want more assistance. Wow, we really should not be so insolent. But let's ask. Now Sulphurus is angry. Uh-oh. The stress of forging the blade left her in a foul temper. I gave you a gift, the gift of a dragon. Do you realize how rare that is? You will leave now and pester me no more. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, I was really pushing it there. Did we get... Oh, it is. Why did I think that this looked like a special item? Or maybe it literally says special item received when you get a purely menu item. Anyway, warp metal blade. Supposedly if you strike an alien beast with this weapon, it will weaken the creature. The damage is alright. Actually it's... Oh, 110 to 440. Okay, so it is slightly better damage than the singing or singeing rapier. But of course it doesn't really provide any... Well, it has an inherent crit chance, which is nice. This one does not. Quick action is decent, but not that great. Honestly, this might... If this works as an offhand weapon. It looks small, so I was assuming that. It does not. Oh, in that case, it's really not that great, though. Never mind. I wonder if I'm actually going to use this then. The damage is better. It is even better than the Frozen Blade. Oh, wait. Why am I using Frozen Blade again? Oh, because that's generally better. Oh, I'm also dumb. For some reason I thought that my default weapon was the Fire Sword. So I should have obviously used that against the Cryo Drakes. I also totally did not realize that they were immune to part of the damage. So I could have dealt a lot more damage. That's okay. It worked out fine, I suppose. Could have had an easier time possibly one-shotting them with the correct weapon, but that's okay. Warp Metal Blade. I mean, okay, I'm going to keep this around just like the Flaming Sword, and if I remember, and if some of the alien beasts actually turn out to be dangerous enough or hard enough to kill, then I might consider using this. It's really unfortunate. If this had been an offhand weapon, I would have definitely used this. But, yeah. Oh well. Huh. I mean, it looks like we can make her angry if we want to. To basically force our way into the southern section. Assuming that by killing her, this is going to open up somehow. But, yeah. For now, I have no reason. I guess it's possible that the Empire, that is the Empress, is going to ask us at some point to fight and wipe out the dragons. But I hope that the game is actually going to give me an option to make a case for the dragons, and that maybe it's going to be possible to go for peace between the Empire and the dragons. I don't know. It doesn't seem very likely, but I don't know. It's It's a possibility, at least. Anyway, we didn't deal with the dragons. The dragon research quest is still active, but I guess the quest really only asks for me to talk to some real dragon, and I certainly did a lot of talking to some dragons. More than one. Anyone able to talk to a real life dragon should please report its location to Nantir in Gale. Okay. That's a little bit far away. Not exactly where I was planning to go next. Or ever again. I guess I am going to return to the island of whatchamacallit at some point. But for the time being, well, right now I'm gonna end the episode, of course, but I guess next up I'm going to make my way back to Black Crag Fortress. Deliver the message. Why do we still have the quest to find a way into Black Crag? Oh, because we have to return to Lorelei. Okay. Alright. Well, we have a bunch of things to report, but right now I think the most important thing is to go... Oh, what is this? I'm gonna check this out next time, if I don't forget about it in the meantime. But yeah, right now I think the most important thing is to go back to the Empress, talk to her, and see what's next. Presumably that's gonna be her allowing us, or actually sending us into the sealed area and to deal with the alien beasts. But yeah, we'll find out for sure next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.